I think the meditation, okay. So now meditation, from my perspective, is maybe different. I think so. Yeah. So now in the from the Buddhist perspective, the meditation is meditation means giving training to the mind. Meditation means giving training to the mind. Okay? If the mind is very restless in a sense due to so many distractions, okay, and then mind goes everywhere, and then we try to categorize the obscurations or obstacles to different types of for that to make it down, and then of course single pointed meditation we say, okay, single pointed meditation, and by doing single pointed meditation, if our mind is too restless and then going here and getting very angry and all like this, okay, and then by doing the single pointed meditation, and then slowly the obstacle which is called excitement, okay, excitement, and it goes slowly less and less, and then sometimes mind becomes so low, okay, so low, and because of this we feel so tired, or so sloppy, or so drowsy and sleepy and lazy, all these things. Then this is also obstacle. Okay, this is obstacle. So try to remove these two obstacles, and then we do single pointed meditation. So by doing single pointed meditation, mind will neither go too extreme, okay, everywhere restlessly, or mind will not go so sleepy or drowsy. So mind will remain calm, okay, calm and alert. This is one aspect of meditation. This is again, as defined, this is meditation. This is a meditation, but it gives a training to the mind. Mind, don't go everywhere, okay? Don't be so restless. Come down. Or mind, don't be so sleepy. Come up. So in this way, mind we gives a training to the mind. This is one part of the meditation. Another part of the meditation is to make mind very sharp, wise, intelligent, and that is we do with the analytical meditation. Analyze, okay, right or wrong, and correct or not, and so is it really exactly it is like this or not? So the things are there, but is it really existing in the way I perceive, or what he said was exactly how I perceived, or I did perceive something wrong and he didn't say like this? So all these are analytical meditation. That makes the mind very sharp, okay. Sharp means, and then this mind can pick up the mistakes and pick up the correct things. If we do really serious meditation for many years. So as I told you that the Buddhist approach is just try to solve the problem permanently, not just like a temporarily, not like this. So it is a long process, as I told you. It's a long process, but even if you don't succeed the highest level of achievement, but still it will help a lot to make your mind calm and less destructive emotions. Because all these problems, psychological problems, are like either it is because of the anger or some ego problem or jealousy or hatred or strong greed or desire and strong self-attachment. All these problems are rooted to these destructive emotions. So unless we don't fight against these destructive emotions, and then I think the problem will again come. So in this way, I think when I talked about the anger, I slightly explained how we deal with the anger through analytical meditation. Is anything you need to say? I was not so focused. So I think yes. Meditation, some people think that meditation means always have to sit like this. No, it is not necessary. Okay. Meditation has to give training to the mind, whether you are working or whether you are just laying down. So even if you are lying down, you think, okay, analyze, okay, try to see, okay. So then, as in the beginning you said, this is so important, how we understand that, how we are interconnected, interrelated. So when I think, okay, if I think myself as an independent, completely independent person, and then all this problem again can arise. If I say, okay, I'm totally dependent on so many other people, okay, starting from the basic need, like food and shelter and clothes, I have to depend on others. Without others, okay, I cannot exist. I cannot develop. I cannot grow up. Okay, I cannot exist even. So this is so important. And then if you think of this, then to whom I get angry? To whom? I'm so dependent on everyone. Everyone is so important. Okay. If I get angry to someone, then I minus one friend. If I get on getting angry, at the end I will not have any friend. It's a big problem, you see. So to have an understanding of interrelatedness, interconnectedness, dependent and arise. Okay. Everything happens dependent on many other factors, whether it's a mental problem or physical problem or community problem or whatever. Okay. So all these factors has to be analyzed, and slowly it has to be settled slowly, and then the problem will not arise. Because of this perspective, all the problems are coming from all those destructive emotions. Unless we don't remove these destructive emotions, the problem will again come and again come and again come. So deeper meditation is very important.
Mindfulness and meditation allow distancing from the issues, the cognitions that bother us, and they allow also reframing of the issue or the problems as we originally saw them, and made us either anxious or depressed or angry and so on. Both distancing and reframing allow, or together they form decentering. Aaron Beck emphasizes that decentering is a major variable in treatment. When a person can take himself or herself out of the situation, out of the problem, can perceive himself or herself from outside and can perceive the problem from a different point of view, then change becomes possible. So that's another advantage of meditation and mindfulness. Would you practice different kinds of meditation with different kinds of problems, like one meditation with the depressed person and a different meditation with an angry person, or meditation is meditation because it's something so basic which applies to all?
Yes. We have to do different types of meditation. Now I'm a little bit curious about the mindful. To achieve mindfulness, okay, what is this? What is this? Okay, so what is mindfulness? And yes, just yesterday I explained to my friends when we had a retreat. So now if you really wanted to achieve mindfulness through the practice of mindfulness, and you have to set a goal. You set a goal, say that I wanted to be a compassionate human being. And then only you can apply the mindful training. You see. To be a compassionate person, what I need to accumulate and what I need to delete, okay, or abandon, remove from my side. All those factors which are obstacle to the compassion has to be removed, or that has to be recognized, and this has to be not repeated again and again, and then we have to use the mindful. And then to become a compassionate person, what factors which support or which develops, what increases the compassion, we have to accumulate. All those we have to also know. So whether these are, am I practicing all these things, okay, nicely? Because every phenomena arises if the causal conditions are complete and correct. If the causal conditions are incomplete, it will not arise. It will happen another one, you see. If the causal conditions are correct plus complete, and then whatever we expect, it will come. So in this way, then we have to use the mindful. And slowly by using mindful, and then we achieve mindfulness, then we don't have to put so much effort to be mindful. So like this, one thing. And then, like say, some people are, what you say, old. Some depressed, or some people, they lose their self-esteem, you see. Self-confidence, and there are so many problems, and those people, what I saw in my life, there are so many people who commit suicide, and why they commit suicide, and all this, okay, sometimes now I make very short. Yes, I'll say like this. I don't know. I think I will ask to you. So self-confidence, okay, self-confidence or self-esteem or self-confidence, okay. So now, this is very important to everybody. This is self-confidence is very important. But then again, I found that there's some sort of self-confidence which is quite. It is very difficult to say confidence, you see. Because why? Because this confidence is built on a false remark or praise or like this. Okay, then and all like say they build confidence on different things, which are, I think, not the real sort of self-confidence. Okay, if you really want to build a trustworthy self-confidence, okay, and then you really have to understand the truth. Based on the truth, and then you build the confidence. And then that confidence will help you anywhere, okay? When you are in depressed, or when you are in a very low esteem and you wanted to no, I have no energy, so I wanted to commit suicide, I think this will definitely help. So I think it is very important, or we as a senior sort of citizen, it's very important to give a very nice remarks to the youngsters. Okay? Don't praise unnecessarily. You are wonderful, you are brilliant and excellent, and it goes like, then they think that, oh, really, I'm excellent. Okay, so, and then actually not. It collapses, like balloon. So you have to say something. If you really wanted to put a remark, just put as accurate as possible. Is it good? Yes, good, okay. And you say the reasons and everything. If it's really good, then okay, you are very good. Okay, very good. And then the youngsters will say, oh, he said, good, very good. Oh, then I must be very good, you see. And they can rely on this. It has a value. If a small good is a brilliant, wonderful, excellent, then there's nothing we can totally rely, you see. So now I'm talking about the unnecessary things. Low self-esteem, okay. Almost no self-confidence. Or even someone has a self-confidence or self-esteem, but still it is built on a fake sort of reasons. And I think that has to be very, very careful. I think what I heard just recently is that there's a huge sort of movement going on, that all the education has to be really careful with putting remarks to the student like this. I think this is very important, you see. Otherwise, unnecessarily, it can cause a lot of depression. It can cause a lot of problems. And then, whenever you have some problem, okay, I'm not naming any problem, okay, just whenever you have some problem, and then don't perceive that problem as a big and permanent, okay. It's completely wrong, completely wrong. Any type of problem, okay, it arises. Okay, it is impermanent. It is impermanent. And impermanent means it is changeable. It is changeable. Okay, it is changeable. It is changeable. So it is changing by itself. Changing. But if you put some positive impact, okay, if you add something nice things, it will change into better. If you add something wrong thing, then it will change into negative things, you see. So it is changing, so impermanent. Don't take this as a so solid and permanent and standing there independently. Don't perceive it this way. So everything is impermanent and it's changing, subjected to change. And then through this, okay, if it is changeable, do I have potential? Yes, I have potential. Okay, and then why can't I change this to a better and better? Yeah, I think, I don't know whether I'm answering something or not. Yeah. I tried my best.
You are talking about self-confidence and self-esteem. Most terms use the word self. And I know that in Buddhist philosophy, the attitude toward self is so different from what we are used to in Western culture. So, can you elaborate on that a little bit? Your Excellence?
No, he's torturing me.
Then we can help you with
Okay.
You don't have to.
So, yes, self. It is different, yes, it is different. Through analytical meditation, you can search your I, okay, yourself or I. You just search, okay. You just search everywhere. Starting from here, you just search, okay, where is I or self? Where is myself or my I? Okay, you just search, okay. If this is my head, not me. And this is my forehead, not me. And this is my face, but not me. And you just go on searching. And then slowly, if your method of searching is very, very sincere and intensive. And then going through, starting from here to the down, you will not find any self or I. If you go back again, reverse, still you will not find anything. And then I was searching from outside. Now I have to go inside. Okay, okay, there's a throat and the lung and the heart and then kidney and intestine and then so then liver and all this, and then you will not find any I there, see. If you search in this way, you will not find any I. But then that doesn't mean that I is not existing. I is existing. Okay, I is existing, but where it is existing? It must be somewhere here, okay? Somewhere here. It cannot exist there or there. It must be somewhere here, okay? Then how it is existing? I searched thoroughly, even to my pocket. I searched everywhere, okay? And so I didn't find anywhere. So now, I think, so where can it be? You see, where can it be? It must be somewhere here. I think it is not in my house, so it must be somewhere here with me. Because I'm traveling, I'm talking, I'm speaking, I'm interacting with you. So I say, I'm talking, I'm interacting, I'm doing, I'm lecturing, all this. So I must be somewhere here, somewhere here, somewhere here. Then some people point the heart, some people point the mind. So the different people taste. Even within the Buddhism, I have a different view. Okay, I have a different view. Now we say on the highest sort of tenet, say that now, if you don't find I anywhere, then that does it mean that I is not existing? Still we say I is existing. And how does it exist? It is existing. It is existing. Okay, it is existing. Just merely putting a designation, label, name. Okay. So my name is Pema Dorje. Okay, my name is Pema Dorje. If I say my name is Pema Dorje, you will laugh. Or I say my name is Pema Dorje, you will laugh. If I say my name is Pema Dorje, you accept, because actually this is not me. You see, it is not my. This is my chest. You see, healthy chest. Okay, and so. But still I say, okay, I am Pema Dorje. Okay, I am Pema Dorje. Now, we have to say, okay, when did Pema Dorje exist? When did Pema Dorje exist? Okay? And I say, okay, when I was delivering from my baby mother's womb, did I come like this? Say, I am Pema Dorje. Did I come like this? No, okay, I came as like a baby, but then my mother took me to some lama, said, okay, now I have a small baby, so will you kindly give a name, okay, designation, name, and they said, okay, now his name is Pema Dorje. Okay, then, Pema Dorje. Okay, Pema Dorje. Then Pema Dorje existed, see? Just merely giving a name, then Pema Dorje existed. So now, nothing changed, you see. Like by giving a name Pema Dorje, horns are coming not like this, you see. Or I'm like this, not like this. Okay, I was same as it was like this. And then just by giving a name Pema Dorje, and yes, my mother perceived as a Pema Dorje and my father, and then slowly I also went, I'm a little bigger than Pema Dorje. I do like this, I perceived. And this is also true, you see, this is also true. This is not false. Because everything, okay, now, I put it Pema Dorje as an example, but everything is existing by giving a name. There is a factor, there is a phenomena, okay? There is a phenomena, and then all this sort of phenomena, and then we give a name, say Pema Dorje, okay? And then it exists. But when you ask, is this Pema Dorje, is this Pema Dorje, none of these are Pema Dorje. But then there is a level. And this is a level at the forehead, and this is a level at the mouth. So, but then, why this is mouth and why this is forehead? No one can give any solid reason, because it's designated, you see. Designated, and then it is existing and functioning. So I is also saying, it is existing, just merely putting a level as I, as self. on this body and combination of the mind, and we put a label as a I or me or Pema Dorje. In this way it exists. So everything is existing depending on all those factors. Okay, I am existing because of all this, due to all these millions of factors, then I exist. Without these things, I cannot put label as Pema Dorje. So in this way, this conventionally we say I is existing conventionally. But if we just check or analyze to find ultimate sort of reality, and then we say, okay, I is existing depending on many other factors, but I is not existing independently. I has no independent existence, okay? I is just simply existing depending on so many factors. All those factors are removed. There will be no existence of I. So this concept of view of existing I depending on many other factors, and then it exists is conventional truth. And then I, how we perceive is it has an independent existence. And that is not existing there because it has no independent existence. That is called emptiness or selflessness. So these are very important things you see. Now we say, okay, anger, hatred, jealousy, all these destructive emotions. And these destructive emotions are not a reliable emotions, okay? These are totally confused, biased emotions. That is why it is unreliable. Why they are biased? Because it's rooted to ignorance. Ignorance means perceiving myself as independent existence. Actually, I'm not independent. I have no existence of independent, but I perceive as having independent existence. Because of this mistake, and then I become very important. And then because this jealousy, anger, hatred, everything arises. That is how we explain the phenomena of I.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You mentioned that the idea of impermanence, everything is changing, everything is constantly changing. I think it agrees very well with the idea that we share in c.b.t. That's the optimistic side of c.b.t. Unlike psychodynamic approaches or other approaches which believe in traits, in personality traits, some features of every human being is fixed, if not from birth and from early in life. The behavioristic and the cognitive behavioristic approach is emphasizing all along that nothing is fixed, everything can be shaped, reshaped, and so on. And that's another point on which the two approaches do meet. Would it be okay for you to take some questions from the audience or
Yes,
remarks,
yes, yes.
comments, if anyone feels like? Any questions, agreements, disagreements?
כן, סליחה, יש שם מיקרופון על הציר, את יכולה להשתמש בו וכולנו נוכל לשמוע אותך. רק להפעיל, יש שם מתג אם אפשר, בבקשה.
Okay. You spoke about designation, and I was trying to understand who designates and how does designation come to be. For instance, if you think about people who were tortured in the Holocaust and their name was taken away from them, and let's say they had a number tattooed, does that mean that their designation was taken away temporarily? Who is the designator? How does one designate?
Everyone can designate, you see, but it has to be accepted by the society. because it has to be conventional truth, you see. So otherwise I can give a name to a baby, or I can give a name to a table, and I can give, so there's no one who will say, okay, he is the one who is designating. But once it is designated or given the name, it has to be accepted by the society.
So that's the process? So
Not process, this is the thing, yes.
לא, חבר את זה שם על הכבל מנותח.
What is satisfying? He's concerned that his answer was short.
I would also like to ask about the designation of the name, because in Hebrew tradition, a woman needs to change her family name.
Yeah.
And you said, Pama, your family name is difficult to pronounce, Pema Dorje, but that's so one thing. The Israeli woman is changing her name. It needs to be designated. And what if the society doesn't designate? What if the society around the people where the person, the woman or the man lives within doesn't accept the name?
Name from
the name given by the parents, or the name the person decides to change, and also it's a big thing, but it's also a very small thing. It's a name.
Yeah.
It seems so. It's not like a rock or a mountain, you know.
So I will try to say whether I understood your question or not. So I think that you are saying like the family name in your society, it is carried by the boy, okay, son, and it's not carried by the daughter, okay. And but in our society, nothing like this. It's nothing like this, you see. So some of them, they have some family name, but me, I have no family name. So when some Lama give name, sometimes if I am born on Friday, my name will be Friday. Really simple, okay. And sometimes when the baby born, they weigh. It's 2 kg, then my name is 2 kg. The designation is not so complicated. But then slowly, the people call, oh, 2 kg, hello, 2 kg, come in. Okay, hello, yes, I'm 2 kg. Who is 2 kg? Yes, I'm 2 kg. So, and then that is the designation, you see. So it is not that sort of serious that who designate and how serious it is. It is not necessary like this, you see. So carpenters, they make different artifacts, you see. And then everything they put a label, okay. And this is table, this is chair, and this is hook, and this is window, and this is this. So beam and pillar, like this, okay. So all this, it functions in the society. And so that's all. That is all. It is not so complicated. Yeah.
If I understood you correctly, there is a dependency between the giving of name,
yeah,
and the being of a person.
Huh?
There is a dependency between someone getting a name by his parents, or
yes,
and he's actually being himself.
Yeah. Yes. Dependency is there. Yes. Yeah.
If I may add, in some cultures, the name given to a child is in relationship to other people, son of, or the third brother, the fifth brother, etc. So, unlike in our culture, even the names given point to the fact that we are interbeings, that we are not independent of each other. It's in our culture that you're called Moshe or Yankel. In another culture, you would be called the second brother. Okay? Which points to the place in the organization, in the family. Okay? It's a relative name.
My question is, what is the role or the function of visualization? Visualization in Buddhism.
Visualization.
Visualization.
The self-identity and the self-processes, meditation.
What is my understanding of visualization?
What is the function? What is the role of it?
Okay. What does it do by visualization? And then, second question?
That's it.
Okay, that's it.
What kind of visualization he asked me? What kind of visualization he asked? About deities, about something?
Yeah.
What does it do? What does visualization help you? What does it do?
It has a huge varieties, visualization. And now the most common visualization which we do as a Buddhist practitioner, especially when you practice like tantric practice, and then we do quite a lot of visualization. That visualization, we can just through our mind, we just try to make a deity, try to create, in a very abstract sort of figure, which we see in a monastery or in a temple, and then try to remember this, and then try this figure built in front of you, which is connected to your practice. That can be one visualization. And then there's another visualization is, if I say, if I really wanted to visualize myself as a deity, then I have to dissolve myself through meditation, and that meditation is very difficult, you see. I have to have a very good understanding, very clear understanding of emptiness, and then through emptiness I try to dissolve, myself, like my normal appearance as a person, a monk, a Pema Dorje, I dissolve everything. And then this is through emptiness, and then through emptiness then I appear in the form of a deity, whether it's a deity of compassion or deity of wisdom, then I myself appear in the form of deity. So that is quite a high level of practice. And then there's another sort of level, you see. So visualization can be a different level. Yeah. But then, just this is okay. Yeah, I think so. Is it okay? Are you happy? Is it okay? Huh?
I would be happy to go on and explain more if you have time.
Yeah. Okay. Then when you do all these things, visualization, the person should not think that this is a fake. If you say, okay, this is fake or it's not true, not real, then the whole purpose of doing meditation or visualization is defeated. So it has to be really sincerely and with honesty and with the full heart, Just I say, I dissolve myself and I appear in the form of Lord of compassion, and now I just have to perceive that I'm really Lord of compassion. And through this, and we can do different things, you see. Now, if I say, oh yes, this is just pretended, it was not true, I was Pema Dorje, I dissolved, but I'm Pema Dorje. Then all this practice become nothing. So it has to be really focused and need a lot of understanding of emptiness, and also, if possible, with a single-pointed meditation, combined together, and then it can be very, very good. You see. That is why sometimes, yes, we in a day we die. We die, and then we just try to be in the state of Barto, which is a medial state, and then we go in the next life, come back like this. So we do quite a lot of this through visualization. We do all these practices, and then when the real dying comes, okay, and then we know, okay, now death is coming. So prepare, okay, and then use the practice. Use the practice, okay. So this is, of course, it's a very, very good practice. Yeah, many different. And then visualization of mandalas and all this. There are many things. Yeah.
Hi. You both described meditation, I thought, very differently. You, Yair, said it's non-judgmental sort of experiencing your thoughts and the reality around you without any judgment. And Pema, you said you described the analyzing meditation, and you said it's analyzing your thoughts and your reality, and if you acted or you interpreted correctly or not correctly, and I thought it has judgment involved in it. So I wanted to ask about the difference, or maybe I understood wrongly.
You are
So now I think it is up to you. It's up to you. Okay, if you really want to practice, you have to. It's up to your choice, whether to follow this one or this one. So please follow my one. Okay? So yes. Sometimes, okay, it depends. Sometimes we have to be very, very analyzing, okay. We have to analyze. Sometimes we have to rest. Sometimes we have to rest. Yes. Instead of analyzing, go on analyzing. And then sometimes we reach to a level that if we find the ultimate truth, then there's not much to be analyzed, you see. We've got the answer, and then our mind has to be rest there. Okay. Till we find the ultimate truth, we have to analyze. Analyze. And then say, okay, if this is the truth, and then even if we analyze, we will not find anything else. Then my mind has to be rest there. Rest there, okay, just rest there. And then sometimes, for example, like single-pointed meditation. Single-pointed meditation, in the early level, we have to be quite judgmental. Whether my mind is just on the object or not, how long it is staying like this, okay? But slowly, when it comes, like, practice is a little bit higher, and then we should not put any effort. If we put effort, it becomes disturbance, you see? So it goes, naturally it goes to the object, just naturally it goes. Let it go, stay there. Don't judge, don't disturb this. If it just, how is it looking and where the smokers, then mind will go away. So I don't know whether my friend is talking this level or not, but this is possible there, you see. At a level, you don't need to do any sort of judgmental or analysis, but yes, in the beginning, yes, we need to do a lot of analysis.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mindfulness is, as I said, non-judgmental viewing of whatever happens inside or outside. And that's the way it is used in ACT, in MBCT, and in c.b.t. There are very many different kinds of meditation, some of which look very much like guided imagery, where you meditate in order to achieve a specific goal, which is conceived to be positive, good. Like, for example, calming yourself down. So again, as it was said, it depends on your goal at every specific moment. By the way, if we are talking about meditation, it provides, in addition to the distancing and decentering that I mentioned earlier, in c.b.t terms, it can be conceived as an exposure. Because if you look at your experiences, especially the unpleasant ones, like anxiety, with all the bodily sensations, unpleasant sensations, which come along with the emotion of anxiety, and you stay with it. You don't try to eliminate it or reduce it. In certain terms, you are doing exposure, in vivo exposure, to the experience of anxiety itself. And we know that in vivo exposure is very effective. Some people argue that in mindfulness or meditation, there is also attention refocusing. And we have within the c.b.t, I didn't mention it before, a technique that is called attention therapy, by which you learn how to refocus your attention inside and outside and skip between the two positions, and it changes the perspective. Again, it allows the cognitive change.
Will you use, as a c.b.t therapist, will you use meditation for any sort of problem, like US?
In principle, yes. I don't do it in practice because it takes too much time and we don't have all the time. But yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
First of all, I would like to thank you, Dr. Avraham and Pema Dorje, for a very interesting discussion and a very funny one. I would like to ask Pema Dorje, I noticed that when you talk about the mind, you point to your heart. And we are Westerners, usually we point to our head. Can you explain about that?
Mind, okay, when I say, I think I didn't say mind, I said I. I, okay. So, but anyhow, okay. Yes, it is just like a conventional, you see. It is conventional, because of this, if half of this group, okay, group accept, because I often use, since their childhood, I have been using that my mind is here, and then this half of this, they have acceptance, you see, my mind is here. But then other side, I say, okay, my mind is here. I have been using this since their childhood, till they grow up like mustaches, all these things, and I say like they have accepted. And then if I, by mistake, if I say this here, my mind is here, then they will laugh. But this is not a big thing, you see. It's just how we label it, how we let it, okay, how we let it, okay. And so, for example, like say, terms, different languages is different term. This is table, you see. This is table, but in Tibetan we say chokse. So then, which one is valid? And then, yeah, in the Tibetan community, chokse is valid. But in the English community, yes, table is valid. And if you say chokse, they will not understand. Please bring chokse. Oh, what shall I bring? Okay. So it is just in a conventional level, means it is just in a people they accept in a certain sort of area. That's it. Okay, that is not so. It has to be. It not necessarily to be international or like this. No. So yes, mind can be anywhere. Okay, mind can be anywhere. Okay, whole body. For example, like here also mind and here also mind. So it can be anywhere. Yes. Just to put somewhere. So okay, my mind is in my body. Yes.
In Hebrew we say to put the heart. Mindfulness is tzumet lev. putting the heart.
I see. Yeah, you may have different name. And then now these days, when we put here, then this shows a little bit like intellectual. Yeah, intellectual. Okay. When you say, now I'm thinking means, now it is really from the heart means it's more on the ground and the human feeling. They say, I know. I'm thinking means like a more intellectual, you see, more intellectual. That is what is happening these days. But then, if they all accept, I also do the same, yes. Oh, I'm thinking, okay, I feel the warmth, I love them, okay, I love them. I don't say I love them, I don't say like this. Because they don't accept, I love them, Yeah, and I think about, so I think about, don't say like, I think about. So it's just, conventional.
I have pointed to some, very few of the similarities between the two approaches. There is one big difference between c.b.t. and Buddhism, and the two pictures in the invitation that you received speak better than many words. The Buddhist guy in the picture is happy. Absolutely, totally happy. The c.b.t. guy is looking somewhere in the future towards the horizon. Maybe happiness will come eventually.
It doesn't have time.
Send us another photo.
for this very interesting dialogue. I think we could go on for hours and hours, but unfortunately people are already leaving. Now I switch to Hebrew. כמו שאמרתי בהתחלה, זה היה קצת מתחילים לשמוע את זה שוב פעם, אפילו לא נקבע סכום כסף על ההרשמה, על פעילות. בעצם עכשיו זה הזדמנות, אנחנו קוראים לזה לתרגל את נדיבות הלב. כמה שאתם חושבים שמגיע או ששווה לשלם על הרצאה שכזאת, ועוד דרמה בזה, אם הייתם מגיעים להרצאה כזאת במסגרת עבודה, במסגרת כנס, השתלמות מקצועית, כמה הייתם משלמים על הרצאה כזאת. אז אין לנו סכום מסוים, כמה שתוכלו, כמה שתמצאו, אנחנו מאוד מאוד נודה לכם, ותעזרו לנו לעשות את ההרצאות של המקום הנפלא הזה. תודה רבה לכל מי שהגיע. יאיר בטובו ארגן רשימה של מקורות וביוגרפיים המדברים על c.b.t. ובודהיזם, ובמידה ומישהו ירצה לקבל עותק של זה, אנחנו נעלה את זה לאתר של ידידי הדרמה, ואפשר יהיה להוריד משם את הרשימה. כנ"ל לגבי ההקלטה, גם באודיו וגם בווידאו, בהמשך אנחנו נוציא את זה בדיסקים, כדי שמי שירצה יוכל לקבל אותם. אפשר יהיה לעשות את דרך האתר של עמותת ידידי הדרמה. מי שמעוניין לשמוע עוד קצת על בודהיזם, אז גשל יהיה איתנו עוד עד סוף השבוע, שביום חמישי יש הרצאה בחיפה, ומי שרוצה יוכל באתר למצוא את הפרטים, ובשישי שבת יהיה מה שנקרא קורס עיר, שזה קורס ללא לינה, במתנ"ס ברמת אביב, רוזי ברמת אביב. מכיוון שהמקומות מוגבלים, אז אנחנו מבקשים להירשם. יש אפשרות להגיע רק ליום אחד או לשני הימים. אני מאוד מקווה שנהנתם, אני יודעת שאני נהניתי, אבל לא רק אני חשובה, אלא גם אתם חשובים. אז אני מאוד מקווה שנהנתם, ואני מאוד אשמח להיפגש באירועים אחרים. תודה רבה.